Miss Kraut, to help you with your homework. For number 1, why is this doing this? Let me fix this. E. Back, maybe? Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm going to do the odds with you. And the secret word of the day is picture day because tomorrow is picture day. Don't forget. So number 1, we're just going to compare the fractions. So that's when we do the butterfly. And that's going to be 24. That's going to be 6. You always point to the smallest number. So that's to the right in this case. Sing.
Butterflies fly away.
Oh, I love that song. Okay, so that was Mrs. Stafford. All right, number 3 says, yeah, I don't sing as good. Number 3 says 7 and 2/8 minus 6 and 3/8. All right, this is where we're renaming the fraction. Why is this like that? There we go. I fixed my camera. Okay, so I know I can't do, first thing I need to do is look to make sure that I have the same common denominator, which I do. So the next thing I could do is start with my operation. So I'm going to rename this fraction to 6, and then I'm going to add 8 over 8. So that's going to be 10 over 8. So now my new fraction, this is no longer, right? So I have 6 and 10/8. All right, so now I can just go ahead and subtract. 10 minus 3 is 7, and then I keep my denominator. 6 minus 6 is just 0, so I don't need to do anything with that. So for number 3, the answer is 7/8. If you didn't understand that, rewind it and go back and watch it again, okay? All right, number 5 says 4 and 3/6 minus 3 and 4/6. Okay, this is the same thing. So we have the same denominators. So now I'm going to do 3 minus 4, which I cannot do. So I'm going to rename this to 3. And then I'm going to add the 6 over 6 here. I'm using that same denominator. 6 over 6 equals 1. So remember, I'm just taking 1 from here and putting it over here. So now I need to add this 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9, 6, right? 9, now I can subtract them. 9 minus 4 is 5. And then I keep my denominator, which is 6. So my answer is 5, 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. So I don't do anything with that one. So for number 5, the answer is 5, 6. All right. Number 7. Let me do it right here. See if it fits. Number 7 is 4/10 minus 1/8. Okay, in this case, I do not have a common denominator, so I need to go get one. So let me do it down here so you can see how I do this. Okay, so the way to find a common denominator is you're going to use the ladder. I'm going to put both numbers in, right? And then I'm going to pull out a prime number that will go into both of these. The one that I'm thinking of is 2 right now. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 2 goes into 8 4 times. Okay, and then there's no other number that will go into both 5 and 4, and they're right next to each other on the number line. So I'm just going to multiply these together. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 times 4 is 40. So the least common denominator is 40. If you didn't understand how I got the least common denominator, go back and watch that again, okay? So this is 40. And then I'm going to say self. How did you get from 8 to 40? And that's times 5, right? And then I say self, how did you get from 10 to 40? And that's times 4, which is 16. So now I have 16 minus 5, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, which is 11, right? 40ths. 11 40ths. Well, I know that 11 is a prime number. So if 11 does not go equally into 40, which it does not, then we can stop. So for number 7, the answer is 11 over 40. All right. Number 9, at the beach, Ian built a sandcastle that was 4 1/4 feet high. He added a flag that was 3 3/4 feet high. What is the total height of his creation? Answer as a mixed number. All right, so if I'm looking for the total height, then we're going to add them, right? So I have 4 1/4 plus 3 3/4, right? All right, so if I already have a common denominator, so that makes my life easy. 1 plus 3 is 4 over 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, it says answer is a mixed number. So the actual answer is 7 and 4 over 4. I wouldn't probably answer it like this. I would just put 8. But because they said answer it as a mixed number, then for number 9, the correct answer is 7 and 4 over 4. Okay? Because it says answer as a mixed number. Got to make sure we read the directions. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great night. And remember, the secret word is picture day. All right, guys. Bye.